Well, hello everybody. It is a beautiful day after the storms. I hope everybody is safe, and I hope nobody took on an extravagant amount of damage. Uh, I was watching live storm chasers yesterday, and it got pretty wicked in places. Um, she just had a whoa moment because she seen me. She was running around. So I just wanted to show y'all what happened with yesterday. What? 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 Huh? What? What? Well, all right. All right. They're just being something today. Huh? Oh, anyway. We did check them yesterday for injuries from the fence. I forgot to mention that in the video. So for anybody wondering, yes, they were checked. I should have come out and shown y'all yesterday. But, so this goes through, wraps around, comes underneath and up through. Okay, there's no way they're just going to sit here and nudge you into that chain out of there and open the gate. And even if they did, it's not going to open all the way. That gate will not do it. It's hinged to not do that. Now, let's look and compare here. So they just came running through here. There's no real identifiable actual prints. See, look, when they get in over here in the mud, they're slick. They're not just walking. Okay, one was running. Now, I came down yesterday, and you probably won't be able to see it today due to all the storms. Give me a second to get through this fence, guys. Okay, so I didn't bring my key to unlock the gate to come through the gate. You can still see some light prints where they came down the driveway here. And I could follow the prints. One came over here. So there's a print. There's a print. There's a print. They came all the way over to here. Print. Okay. Munching away on the grass. They were doing just fine. Whoever got out. Okay. I've seen tracks that came out into the road. They're still probably not going to pick up on camera, but right here is what I'm looking at. Okay. You can barely see a footprints as they came through here. That is a really long skid mark. Okay. I wear a size 12 shoe. Okay. So that was not just walking through here grazing. These footprints do not show me that a horse just walked through here. Look at that. Okay. And this was one horse. The other horse had to have been out in the road. There's one set of tracks here. There it is again. Okay. They had come up here. And look at there. There it is again. That's where they braced and took off. Okay. This is what I'm looking at. These are not just a grazing animal. This was an animal being run, being scared. All up through here. It's just tore up where something was running. Well, it's not something, the horse was running. These are not just walking prints. The ground is all tore up where they went through pretty quickly. And then once you get up here, it goes back into a gradual, either a trot or a walk. But we can go up here and see. I don't know if you guys can see that print or not. Okay, we got a little bit of a skid there. but they're starting to slow down. Here's where they just sunk into the soft ground. But it still looks to me like they came through here pretty quick. And once we get up here, they're just walking or trotting, one or the other. Okay, I don't know which horse this was. But they went right through this ant hill. Okay, that's not all tore up and kicked up, but it still looks like they were moving at more than just a walk. And they ended up all the way up there by the road. So this wasn't just the horses got out. We made amends to the fence. The fence was never sagging like it was when I came out and checked yesterday. They ended up coming back in through the back side, and it ended up ripping the fence down. I showed all that. We got that all fixed. I thought I was going to have to put up a new fence, but we just put some posts in. We were able to stand it back up and re-secure it. But guys, this wasn't just a horse went through the fence kind of thing. They came out the gate. The tracks showed it. And our gate does not just open it itself. And as a result of that, whoever decided that was funny will now have to do property damage, because our gate is now staying locked 24/7. I'm just not putting up with it. That is a huge risk, having horses out in the road. And these are not just horses, these are Mustangs, and one of them is pretty skittish, and we are lucky that Dakota was not out with them, because it would have been hard to don't hang on my gate. I have told you about that. They're not made for that. Sorry about that, guys. Now, if you look at this gate, okay, I'm going to close it halfway here. Let's see. We'll go a little bit more than halfway. No, we won't. Now that my son has hung on it, it's not working, so I'm not going to be able to show you, but without chaining it, this gate, look at that. Okay, you have to get the gate out. And even right there, it's not opening. Okay, once you pass a certain spot, and that's plenty of room. That's more than enough room for a horse to go through there. Okay. Now it's going to start gravitating towards fully open. Okay. This gate did not just open itself, because even sitting like this, the horses don't test our fence. They never have. They don't try to get out. And I'm not locking it right now because my wife just came home from work. And I take our son to the doctor so I can stay with the other kids. That gate doesn't just open itself. There's no way that they nosed it open, because I know their behavior. In the year that we've been here, they have not attempted to get out of this fence at all whatsoever. And we've been out of grass for many, many months. This place has been bare. And it's just absolutely ridiculous that people cannot leave other people's property alone. And if this person is caught, we will prosecute to the fullest extent of the law. That is not only trespassing, but that is endangering my animals And it's causing me a lot of stress that's unnecessary. So I'll show you here what we did up here. So thank you whoever decided to do that, because I had to take my attention off of getting electric in the house. We added some posts in here, stiffened this up, and we got it wired back up. I really don't want to just replace sections of this fence. I want to replace the whole thing. So we're going to continue with it the way it is. But we went all the way down past where it was damaged and added some more structure to it. And then we went through from here all the way down and got our T-post put in there. Got that fence tensioned back up as well. So I was just out here burning brush not very long ago, and that fence down there was just fine without the T-post in it. But again, that's not how they got out. They got out because somebody pushed the gate open. My wife was out here with the children when they got on the bus, and that gate was secured and shut the way it was supposed to be. So that was at 6:30 in the morning, and she came in and went back to sleep, and I woke up to her saying that the horses were out. And that just doesn't happen. They stick their heads through the fence and eat on the other side. They definitely do that. But they have never jumped the fence. They've never tried to push it over. They try to push through as far as they can get through. But they've never, ever tried to get out. And they have no reason to. They have hay. They have food. They have water. And there it is. I looked right over top of it. I thought we were missing an emu. These guys have not tried to get out at all. At all. The only time I have seen them freak out since we moved them over here was when I had the skid steer here doing some work. They just were not crazy about it. And I didn't get that close to them. I was over here working on this pile, pushing it up some and adding some more to it. And they were not crazy about it. But, it was the same way behind the house. They were fine. Minus the chasing each other occasionally. And when they did that, it would... I think she's in a playful mood today. Look at her. She's chasing the... she is chasing that dog. And, I just can't stand people, man. It's just, it's ridiculous. Leave people's stuff alone. It's not hard. You just got to do it. Our animals are healthy. They're taken care of. No, I don't have a big, beautiful pasture out here for them. Wish I did. I really do. But I don't. I'm trying to create one. And that takes a lot of time and a lot of work. Especially when you're doing it by yourself. Our horses have a routine. And I know my animals. And had I not trained them the way that I have, it probably would have been a little bit more difficult to get them guys back in here. As soon as I whistled it was feed time, they found a way back in. I was hoping they would go around the back side of the fence, but I think my wife was too far down the road for them to hear the feed can, and they decided they were going to come through the fence back there to come back in. But we got it all taken care of. The fence is back in, the horses are fine, no injuries, thankfully. And you know, the only thing hurt is my feelings, because people can't just leave things alone. And it's not the first time we've had somebody messing around here, and I'm sure it won't be the last. And if you're watching this, I will catch you. It's just a matter of time. There's always somebody up at some point in time here, night or day. And I listen extensively for noises that don't belong. So I think it should have been light enough outside, so the light not coming on would not have been the issue. But yeah, this is just you know, that, and if the horses would have nudged the gate open, there would be tracks right here, where they came up here, nosed it open, and stepped down through. And that's not the case. The tracks are all over here, where they have come down off of here and all that. There would have been tracks right here. So there was no wind either. The wind didn't blow it open. So that being said, can't stand trespassers. And I'm not blaming it because I YouTube and all that, because it's going to happen whether you YouTube or not. And we've had somebody try to steal one of our dogs, drug the poor thing down the driveway, and you know, they come in and gutted both places of their electrical, causing over $10,000 worth of damages. And that's not including the labor to hire somebody to come in here and do the work. It'd be well over $15,000 just to have their mess fixed. Because that's just ridiculous. And that wasn't on me. I wasn't here. We hadn't bought this place yet. And they apparently knew where the cameras were that were here. And you know, I'm not afraid of a surveillance system either. And I just don't have one put on this house yet. And that's okay. Because I don't have to have one to catch you. And if I have to, I will start releasing my dog and letting her roam free. But family and friends, if you're watching this, the gate will be locked 24/7. We're just not going to put up with this. We're not going to tolerate it. And it doesn't bother me. It only takes a couple seconds to unlock a lock and lock it back. So just let me know you're coming, and we'll let you in. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. A little communication goes a long way. So that being said, I think I'm going to tinker around with some electrical today. Not sure what all I will get accomplished on that, but we're gonna get started on that. I didn't get started on it yesterday because we were preparing for the storm. We don't have a good spot out in the yard for anchors, but we did anchor the trampoline down. So we have 3 cinder blocks on each leg, and I have 1 cinder block in between each leg to hold that down. And then we did uncover the hay, and we covered our storage, because that's more important than the hay. Because those are round bales, they can get wet, and that's okay. They get a little heavier. That's why I pull them with the truck if I have to. But I'm willing to sacrifice those getting wet to keep a bunch of personal belongings, especially some that don't belong to me, safe. And we definitely have more tarp than what we needed. I could probably bring the round bales up here in front of the garage and still cover them and cover the garage. So we bought a enormous tarp, way more than we needed, but that's okay. That is okay. As unfortunately, the wind will turn that tarp into a shredded mess before long. But I got it secured down the best that I can, all the way around. So anyway, I just want to clarify a few things from yesterday that I didn't put in my video yesterday, and just kind of give you all an update on what's going on here at the homestead. Since our order keeps getting messed up for some reason, I'll go ahead and tell you what our plan is instead of holding the suspense any longer. We've been asking, what do you guys think is going in here? Well, we're waiting on some Cornish cross. I had the chance to buy them at the feed store, and my wife said, oh, they're cheaper online, and well, here we are, still waiting. It's kind of ridiculous when you look up a reputable company and you try to support a young man in his business, and I don't know, they can blame technology, they can do whatever they want, but you would think once it was messed up the first time, and make sure it didn't happen a second. And well, that's what happened. So we're still waiting on our food to get here, and I'll let you know when they get here, I guess. We'll check them out, and we'll watch them grow. And you know, I need to fill my freezers. I got a big family here. There's 7 of us we have to feed, and we go through a lot of chicken, a lot of beef, a lot of pork. So you know, anyway, that's what we're waiting on to ever get here. Kind of deters me from wanting to order and have them shipped anymore. Haven't had an issue buying birds from the feed stores. There's a whole bunch of critics on that, and I don't know why theirs don't survive and ours do, but it's the same thing when you have them shipped. I've seen people having issues. They're losing the whole batch, and they're having them mailed and shipped. So that being said, I don't know that I'm going to do this mailing and shipping thing, because I could have already bought them and had them here and been raising food for my family. So it's a little irritating, but now you know. Now you know. That is what we're waiting on. We've been set up and ready, and they keep saying that our order gets messed up. The first time it was the computer allowed the wrong date to be chosen, and then this time somehow the computer didn't print out our order. I'm not sure how you don't know that a machine did not print out an order. That seems like a clerical problem, not a technical problem. But anyway, I don't think there's anything else new to report to you guys. It's going. We survived yesterday. The storms went around us. We watched them down to the south. Pretty ugly looking. It was a tornado warned storm that was coming through, and it went south of us and north of us. We just got a kind of a blank section there that was just rain and a little bit of lightning, and we didn't even really get that much rain, so it just kind of made it wet enough. And I love when dogs chew on things. They've chewed our hose up. Look at this, guys. They chewed our hose up. There's water spraying everywhere, and it just, ugh. Love it. I love it. That's a brand new hose, too. Well, it's not brand spanking new. We've had it for maybe 2 months. But still, that's pretty new. And this other hose is brand new. We haven't even had it a month, I don't think. We might have had it for a month. But it's still going good. It's in good shape. But we lose quite a bit of footage trying to go around the dog pen, so I went over it. And apparently they reached through the fence and grabbed a hold of the hose. And well, now I have a hose to repair, so that's okay. That's okay, because as often as we go through hoses, I'm not going to keep buying new ones. I'll just keep repairing them until it's time to buy a new one. When you're on a budget, you got to do what you got to do. So our budget is not getting any more open. It's pretty tight. There's a lot of tight jokes out there, and I'm not going to get into those. But yeah, make yourself laugh on that one. But anyway, I sank yesterday bringing the cinder blocks in here, because I wasn't carrying 12 cinder blocks. Not with my arm the way it is, but anyway, I hope you all are having a beautiful day, a wonderful day, and you've got to see most of the animals here. I guess we could go check out the bunnies. We haven't done a close-up on them for a little while. Let's go see what they're doing. We did find out apparently this young lady was bred, and ouch, I don't know if it was the stress of moving her or if she's just too young, but she did lose them. He almost looks irritated that there's chickens over here. Or maybe he's just irritated that I came over here and surprised him. I don't know. But they're over here trying to use these rabbit hutches because the kids come over here and open them up, and they're not supposed to. But this poor young lady lost her babies. And it's unfortunate. We didn't even know she was pregnant. So we are going to try her again later. And now that she's kind of settled in over here and is not stressed out and all that and being moved around a whole lot, we're going to see what happens. But apparently she was already bred. So it is what it is. It's what happens when you breed too young and they get shipped around and stressed out, and it just happens. So that's probably first litter. Who knows? We don't know. I usually don't try to get bunnies from people that are new to it. They need a little bit more experience under them, and you know, that's what happens. They're trying a process that's probably going to cause them to fail. You know, they keep losing babies and getting only a certain sex of baby and gender, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, we got one. We're thankful for it. We're glad for it. We're just hoping it works out on our end. We are not new to rabbits, and we will not be doing a colony setup here. I'm just fine keeping them in hutches where they're safe. I don't have to worry about them digging out, and I can keep them separated and all that good jazz. I know what each one is getting food and water wise and all that, so any hooser, everybody is happy, everybody is healthy, and the chickens are out just absolutely loving it. I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of bugs out since it rained, and look at them, they're just up here. They're up here having a blast. Picking and picking. They're picking up the leftover horse feed, and I should have scraped all this while I had the skid steer here, but I didn't. So it continues to turn into a wet, mushy mess. But yeah. There's the duck. The duck. Getting chased out by the turkey. They have been in there brooding. I have not collected the eggs underneath them. But apparently she is coming out to venture. The other one is still in there, from what I can tell. Unfortunately, back here did not get cleaned out as good as I wanted it to, so there's still a nest back here, and that's where they're laying on the eggs. But this whole section here is supposed to be our brood room in the future, so I don't know. I guess it is what it is. We'll get there. There's nothing wrong with them sitting on eggs. It's less we have to put in the incubator, and maybe we'll get something out of it, maybe we won't. We'll find out. I would much rather them hatch out naturally and be with their mothers and all that, but we've got some in the incubator and we're working on it ourselves. It's unfortunate the quail didn't turn out. Would love to have had that, but we'll just have to go buy some and start with just having some of our own, and we can hatch them out and all that later on. So you all have a blessed day. I'm going to get off of here and see what I can get to work doing today. Me and the kids are getting ready to eat, and one of them is going to go see the doctor. So anyway, peace out, guys. Have a blessed day. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. It's absolutely free to you. It just takes a little bit of your time. So we'll see you guys. Have a blessed day. Bye.